Warning, this podcast contains grown-up subjects and big boy words. It is intended for adults only, but we won't tell on you if you don't tell our grandmas how many swears we did.
Welcome to Only Mostly Thread, where three creative professionals thread our way through the frightening forests of peculiar posts, attempt to answer curious questions, and dive deep into Reddit's reserves. All to bring something special to you. I'm your friendly neighborhood film guy and hairiest host, Devin Hoy.
I'm your metal musician and resident asshole, Lily Andromeda.
I'm your rambling writer and hostess with the mostest anxiety, Sarah Lorish. You guys ever
I didn't
just
comb my beard today.
Oh no!
So now you're just doing it with your hands?
Yeah. I realized halfway through that I look like some wild man. I cut you off, Sarah. Go ahead.
That's okay. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, do you guys ever like have a little hangnail and then you're like, I better not touch this, and then you're not touching it and everything's going great, and then all of a sudden you have like a really stressful work call where you're like, I'm either being fired or getting a kudos, but I've only been here for a month, so I don't know yet. And so you're just really stressed.
Oh boy.
And all of a sudden you have ripped the hangnail all the way down as far as it can go. It's basically a horror movie.
All the way to your knee?
Yes, all the way down to your toe hangnail. And there's blood everywhere. You're getting the kudos in the call, but you can't focus because you've done something horrific to yourself.
Your finger hurts so bad.
Yeah, that I did that today. I'm so mad at myself. Like,
at least you got a kudos. That's awesome.
Yeah, a bit overshadowed by my fucking finger.
Yeah. Honestly, I couldn't relate to you only because whenever you said, like, don't you hate it when you have a hangnail and you think to yourself, I better not touch this, and then you don't. That's the part where you lost me, because when I hyperfixate on my hangnail, like, I have no nails, and that is why, because I hyperfixate, and then I'm like, better not touch this, and if I don't have fingernail clippers near me, then there will be blood.
Yes.
I don't do anything with my nails when I'm stressed. So that's a part
that's beautiful.
That I don't relate
that's
to.
Really
like,
healthy.
I have anxiety and get stressed, but it never translates to nails.
What do you do?
When, I don't know, other things.
Do you chew the
maybe
inside
I bite
of your
my
cheek?
cheeks.
That's what I do too.
Yeah, maybe.
I do it all.
Well, I don't actually know if I do that when I'm
something.
stressed, but I definitely like get a lot of tension in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's both the clenching of a jaw and like, I can't describe it other than just like inward pressure with like a closed mouth, just like everything sucking in. But it doesn't translate to my nails. But whenever I do have a hangnail or like a little, it bothers me whenever I have like a kink in my nail that like will get hooked on fabric or something. Like I just immediately go after it like I'm a grubby raccoon digging in the garbage. Just like,
or like your toenail, like if you're like going to bed and it like scrapes on the inside of the sheet, and you're just like,
you just lose the whole toe. It's just not.
Yeah, cut the leg off.
Yeah. So now I have this thing that I'll have for like 2 weeks now. It's like pussing.
Oh my God, Sarah!
I know. I didn't have any feeling when I did it. I was so into my stress that I was just like, and then as soon as I did it, I was like, what have you done?
Antibiotic ointment on that.
I know. I need to put something on it.
You shouldn't have immediately stuck your finger in the ground after.
Why did I dip my hand in the toilet after I got wounded?
You dip your hand in the mystery bucket that the apartment owner keeps out back full of mystery water.
Yeah, you guys have that too?
I don't know if you have
as the apartment owner of your own home.
Well, I don't. Every place I've rented has had like a mystery bucket.
We have some mystery buckets. So
I don't know why that's a requirement. Should we podcast?
Let's I guess.
Podcast.
I don't know if I can. I have an injury and it's pretty serious.
You have a handicap.
Hey,
I know.
Every point
I really
of yours
do.
is bumped up by one.
Yes. Does a hangnail get me extra points?
No.
So
Dang.
in this podcast, we play a game that we call N.U.T, which is Nuclear Unit Tussle, where we look at Ask Reddit threads and we try and guess what the top answers are. If we guess in the top 10, we get awarded points in descending value. First person to get to 100 points is crowned the N.U.T Master.
Woo!
That's me. I have a mandate this season, earned through sweat and blood, that whenever somebody earns points, they start a sentence, and one word at a time, we form a sentence about the topic that the point was earned for which the point was earned.
I stopped listening to you at some point during
We
Yeah,
don't-
that really went around and around, didn't it?
Yeah. Just,
All you need to
lost
know
me.
is that we don't dangle our participles here. We keep them firmly
Okay.
tucked inside. Sarah, what are the points?
The points are from the top, Devin with 9. I was just like really happy that I had it ready. I almost didn't know what to say.
No, it's cute.
That you had it ready.
In second place is me with 6 points, and Lily is
Wow.
at 3 points.
Doing
Wowee.
so well.
Yeah, we're all single digits.
Yeah, slow start. Last week was not a big points game.
No. Posted by user Everything Was Taken. Says, what is an item that everyone misuses, but the makers pretend they don't know?
Oh, that's a good one, and I have no
That is
idea.
a good one. I'm gonna say the
Q-tip.
game of Uno.
Ah, what was yours, Lily?
Yours is
The
way
game
better.
of Uno.
The game of Uno.
Oh yeah, did you guys see
How
they
do you
just
misuse
released
Uno?
like official rules that you
Because
can't
they-
like double Uno
Right.
reverse or something like that?
They'll get online and scold people for playing it wrong, and then like regular people are just like, take a back seat, Uno. Like no one gives a shit what you think. Although I guess then the makers aren't pretending that they don't know.
Oh, that's true.
God, I don't know. That's hard.
I haven't not safe for work answer, but the Hitachi magic wand
Ooh.
was definitely for
Oh,
like backing.
I had no idea
Yes.
that wasn't a dildo.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
It's a back massager?
Yeah, and like
You should just say massager.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure it was only for your lower moving to the front back.
yeah, personal massage items. Like, yes, there are
Okay,
some that are
yeah, yeah.
specifically like sex toys and sex tools, but the magic wand it's not targeted at that. Because like when I was in the gym, like when I was doing gymnastics, like some of my friends, we were very innocent, had them for truly. Okay, well, that's what I thought. So now that I'm like saying this, maybe that's not what they had them for. But little old me really did think.
Why are they shaped like ding dongs?
Yeah, good
I
point.
don't know.
I don't
Should
know.
be shaped like a hand.
Well, they had like different attachments. Like they have like ones
Well, of
with
course
like
they did. Circumcised, uncircumcised.
yeah, I've
Well,
dug
that's
myself
definitely
a
going to be on there.
Yeah, I think you might steal the top.
Yeah, 100%. That's going to be like 10 points.
I
right
hope
there.
so.
I don't know.
I just flashed back to the most popular TikTok video I ever made out of like 5 videos.
Yeah, the
and
Q-tips.
That equates to like
No, that's
Yeah.
smart.
only 3,000 people or whatever.
You got to start
And
TikToking
honestly, people
again.
use that for makeup stuff too. So
That's true.
I think that's probably one of the things that it's for. It's not for your ears at all.
you could
No.
say lotion.
Ooh.
It's kind of in the same not safe for work
Baby oil.
area. Oh,
with our new lotion that's
Oh, I love
definitely
baby
for
oil.
moisturizing.
I
it
might
also,
take baby oil. That's a good answer.
The baby oil. I
enhances
feel like this
your
is going to be
nerve endings.
a NSFW
Oh yeah, for
list
sure.
of answers.
This is only
Yeah.
mostly thread nights.
Yes.
Can I
After
just say
dark.
like lotions or oils that are misused in that way?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It's interesting because
Like
it
a
says
massage
Because I feel
oil?
like you
Yeah.
can just blanket massagers, Sarah, and that will 100% be on there.
yeah.
Yeah, Sarah gets the items that vibrate, and then Lily gets the items that lubricate.
Solid.
That's on somebody's
Yes,
will.
this is definitely going to be a not safe for work thread. This is where we
Okay.
earn our explicit rating.
It says, but the makers pretend they don't know. I don't know because I don't.
But I feel like The like massagers for sure. Like they just act like it's to soothe your muscles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see a lot of ads
And
for
lotion
personal
commercials
massagers.
are for your hands and shit.
Yes, definitely.
but,
like baby oil. You see them actually putting it on a baby in the ads.
But even like the massagers from like when we were teenagers, like the commercials for those were so cookie cutter, like grandma
That's
appropriate.
true. Remember
commercials.
like going to
But it was always in your sister's room. And you were like, I wonder why she needs massage so much.
why are her muscles
And then
so
as you get
tense?
older, you're like, oh.
Remember the ones that you would get at like Best Buy and they were like 3-prong little and they were just like sitting at the desk area?
Oh yeah, I have one that I
So did
exclusively
I.
use for my back.
So did I. Definitely.
I have
Only do that.
other things for those areas. So
Pretending they don't know doesn't have to mean that there are commercials for it or something. Like, you don't see commercials for Q-tips.
true.
It's just
Yeah.
the companies making it like for a purpose and not for other purposes.
Right. They haven't changed their like marketing
like-
tactics for the misuse.
Yeah, it's like wildly accepted that it's used for something else. And the company's just like, we don't know what that is.
Yeah. Oh, what about like VPNs? People use that to do like shady shit and not just like to protect your IP address.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good one. What about like Taco Bell and laxatives?
I literally thought Taco Bell, but I was like, how do I put that into words? And does that even make sense? But
Yeah, it's a
It's not gonna
clean
be on
out.
there.
It's
It's
a
no, it's not going to be on
It's
there.
a
But I
cleanse.
agree.
It's a cleanse. The old TB cleanse.
yeah. Honestly, I don't know if I should say this, but I've like tried Taco Bell at times where I'm like so desperate and it works.
And
It has
Oh,
worked
wow.
in the past.
That's distressing.
I have to
It's
say, as much as I
not
joke about
food.
it, my body just absorbs Taco Bell. Like, there are plenty of things that like make me have emergencies, and Taco Bell is one of them.
Not me. My body like
But I know the
smells
stereotype.
Taco Bell and is like, get to a bathroom, bitch.
Right?
You need to eat it while on the toilet.
I may as well, honestly.
Eat while pooping.
Yeah.
Taco Bell turns you into a bullet train.
Yeah.
All right. Are we happy with our answers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm happy
I
with
did.
mine.
I did skip over how good VPN is to make a poop joke.
Oh yeah.
But
Well,
VPN is very, very good because they don't say pirate with our stuff. They
Yeah.
say
True.
like protect yourself.
I
it's-
actually
it's like
really like that because
90%
also
piracy.
exactly. And like I listen to a lot of podcasts and a lot of them they do the ads for like certain VPNs and they're like protect your identity while online. You don't want so and so's company to get your information. You know, they're definitely pretending they don't know why people use a VPN.
Yeah. But I'm going to stick with Q-tips.
I'm going to stick with the lotions and lubricants.
Shit. I don't know if I should go with VPN or massagers.
Sounds like a
Girl.
little shop, Lily. Lily's lotions and lubes.
That's how I'm going to make my fortune.
It's a cute name. All right, I'll go with massagers, but I will be really upset and I might pull on another hangnail if
No,
the
that's
actual
fair.
answer
Massagers
is VPN.
has got to be on here. There's no fucking way that the internet is going to let that go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would hope
So
not.
let's sort by top. For 10 points, Pixel Art Dragon says back in the days of Prohibition, a lot of grape juice was sold with extremely explicit instructions of all the things you'd need to do to ferment it, but with the disclaimer of here's what's illegal to do.
Okay, but I don't think that the makers were pretending that they
No,
weren't doing that.
they're
I don't
clued
think
in.
that's
They're
a good
pretending
answer.
nothing.
Yeah. That's why they put the directions on it of what
That's
not
why
to do.
That's why
Wink,
the
wink,
directions
nudge,
say
nudge.
here's what's illegal. That's literally pretending.
No, I disagree. I think
Yeah,
that's a terrible
I think that
answer.
one doesn't count.
It's a bad
mean,
answer because it's not
It's still
happening
10 points,
now.
but I do think it's a terrible answer.
But where are they pretending they don't know? Is it because they say, here's what's illegal to do?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's his argument. But
So
I
the
think that's
pretend
stupid
is like
because I
we're
think
pretending
then
we
the
don't know you're gonna
implication
do
is that
this?
they know.
Okay.
They're not
All
pretending that they
right.
don't know.
Eh,
Yeah. I think it's a bad answer because it's not currently happening.
yeah,
I'll
that
say
too.
that.
Hello Foxy for 9 points said Kmart spice grinders. Damn it. That for some reason are one of the only products in the kitchen aisle to have anti-theft devices on them.
I don't get it.
Do you use a grinder to grind up weed? Yeah. Before you put it in like a joint or whatever you're smoking out of.
I'm going to show how little I know in this thread.
It's a non-smoking household because you're just a vocalist.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not the only reason. I think weed smells pretty bad, but Anima 99 for 8 points says, recently I found out the existence of fake urine for experiments and pranks. The real use is to bypass drug tests.
Okay.
That's funny.
Wow.
Experiments.
For 7 points, Communication Hot 7822 says, I have a dry herb vape that from the instructions seems to think that people really want to inhale the essence of rosemary or thyme.
Damn, people are smoking up on this thread.
I knew that one too.
I think this was an obvious answer.
We should have thought about drugs more in this thread.
And like
instead of
incense
sex.
as well.
Oh, yes. Yep.
That's definitely not to cover up other smells.
Another one. Elegant Pressure 290 for 6. They said kitchen scales. I bought one on Amazon that had poor reviews because you couldn't measure out portions of a gram. My stupid ass asked my husband why the hell someone would care if the measurement of their flour was 1/10 of a gram off. He just stared at me until I got it.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Telrum 1 for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 points says back massager. Sarah is on the board.
Hey-o.
I knew it was going to be on there. I am honestly mostly
here.
shocked that it was not higher on the list.
Yeah,
I know. Well,
me
that's because
too.
the first 5 answers
Too many drug
were
stuff first.
all weed.
Yeah.
A lot of people smoke it up
Except
on
for
Reddit.
the prohibition one.
Yeah.
Okay, Sarah, who's going second?
Lily. Oh.
I
Have
A.
permafrost.
You couldn't even wait until it was grammatically correct.
I waited until it was my second word. That is the most you can get out of me.
You waited until Lily Taylor could wait no longer. And that is
100%.
approximately 2 words.
You know me too well.
Oh my God.
Goodness. In
A permafrost in? Is that what you said? Okay.
Yep.
My
Weed.
massager.
all right. Oh, I have a permafrost in my weed massager. That took so many turns.
Perfect.
Dash Sarah Lorish 2024.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. I laughed so hard it hurt.
What does that even mean?
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's the worst sentence we've done by far.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
100%
The whole
worth
thread is
it.
about drugs and back massagers. Anyway, I don't even know whose turn it is now. It's not mine. I just went.
It's mine.
Devin.
For 4 points, Blue Lace Sensor 128 says rose in a glass.
I gotta open this
Apparently,
link now.
it has
Which
something
is
to
a
do with
crack
crack pipes.
All right.
So much drugs, people.
It's all drugs all the way down.
God, think about sex once in a while, y'all. Damn.
Yeah, guess what the next answer is? For
Drugs.
3 points.
Drugs.
Oh yeah, I've seen people, they still put it in little film canisters. I've still seen people do that. But like, no,
Oh.
pill
Well,
canisters.
wait, you have
not
to
film
read
canisters.
it.
Oh, sorry. Just cut that. Just please.
Everyone's
Okay.
like, what the hell is she talking about?
For 3 points, Dependent Sign 2407 said back in the days before digital cameras, 35 millimeter film came in plastic bottles that everyone used to store their weed in.
All right.
All right. For 2 points, everything was taken. Says, I'll start. Q-tips
Yay!
/ cotton swabs. Everyone puts them in the canal, but boxes always pretend like they're made for the outside of the ear. And Devin gets on the board.
ADSR replies with ear dildos.
Ear dildos.
That's funny.
Wow.
And then someone replies to that with love the way they make my EOC feel. And then someone says, okay, I'm done for the day. All right.
Weird.
I think I had Sarah go second last time. So Lily, you'll go second this time.
Okay.
Oops.
I
Did.
It.
again.
I
Played
With
the
Q-tip.
too
far.
Ow. Okay. All right, here's the sentence.
nice.
Oops, I did it again. I played with the Q-tip too far. Ow.
That was good.
Moon Jewel 90 for 1 point says bobby pins. Groove side faces down towards the scalp to effectively hold the pin in place.
I've never been able to figure out how to like properly put in a bobby pin. They always come right out. I know my sister, she's like a hairdresser. When I would watch her do like an updo, she would twist it. She would put it one way, and then by the time it's in the right spot, it was twisted around.
Huh.
Yeah, it just depends on what you're using it for.
Ah.
I would have thought that the answer was like picking locks in a movie because I don't
Right.
think it would work in real life.
I've picked zits with bobby pins before,
Ew.
like in my ear.
Yeah, haven't we all?
Ew.
It's roughly the same.
No.
It's
Like-
a
No, we
multi-tool.
The same-
A multi-tool.
Yeah, it's roughly the same like shape as a blackhead remover. It doesn't work for me.
No, it doesn't work super well, but sometimes it does.
All right, well, we've nutted once. Let's nut again.
Dang, that was it.
Yeah.
Didn't get on the board.
I thought we all would, like in the first
Yeah.
5.
What was yours, Lily?
Lubricant,
Lubricant.
Yeah, that's
Like-
bullshit.
lotion.
I
Yeah,
actually think
Come
that's
on,
better than
people.
massagers because,
because lotion.
yeah, like, I don't know.
It's like the stereotype. I don't know.
All right, well, here's another one.
I feel like Devin needs to answer this one for me. Because
Avery,
I get annoyed with him for pronouncing things wrong.
user Avery
Sometimes.
5216 asks, what is a pronunciation error that annoys you? I have a lot.
Yeah, when was the last thing that you said that made me irritated, Devin? Because I can't remember.
I don't know. Nothing.
You were like,
ever.
tomato, and I was like,
Oh, I do love doing that.
Did you say library?
oh.
Ew. What about permafrost?
Permafrost. Hate that.
Permafrost.
I hate it. It's not going to be on there.
No, probably not.
Nuclear?
Taking it all the
nuclear,
way back to a classic.
Oh, God.
It doesn't really annoy me though.
Yeah.
Should have instead of should have.
Yeah.
That doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I don't know why I said yeah, because it doesn't actually bother me. I just am aware of it. I think things that bother me, it's more like I grew up in Reading, Pennsylvania, and everyone always pronounces it Reading. And people pronounce the Reading Railroad on Monopoly, the Reading Railroad, but it's Reading.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't like crick. Crick bothers me.
A lot of Pennsylvania, like roof and poop. My mom and my grandma both say poop, like
Wait, what?
instead of poop.
Sorry, what?
Crick.
Oh.
Pup?
Pup. But it used to annoy me so much, but now I say it because I think it's funny. Like now I say it as a joke because it's kind of funny. Like, oh,
Wow.
yep, she's pooping.
She popped off to poop.
Yeah, no, pup. It's very very
She
specific.
popped off to pup.
To pup, yes. There's something, I don't know. It's like, it can be really annoying. But Haley, my sister, and I just
then
like
how
turned
do
it
they
into
know
something
whether
funny.
you're talking about somebody who poops a lot or a cute little canine?
It's pronounced the exact same.
Pupper.
Yeah. Well, there's a risk with
I was
pup.
petting my pupper.
It's more
All
like
right.
pup, like put, like P-U-T,
Yeah.
like pup.
Rough. I know the rough one.
Yeah. Roof and
Roof.
creek. I don't like wooder. That actually annoys me.
Wooder. I don't like that.
Yeah. I grew up with some people that said wooder.
Honestly, the only thing I can think of is Brendan Fraser when it's Brendan Fraser. And I don't know.
Did you just feel
That's not going to
really
be on the list.
defensive of his pronunciation?
Ooh, I have one.
Okay.
Cash. Like
Cash?
C-A-C-H-E. Cash.
Oh, people say cachet.
That fucking bothers me when people say cachet or cash.
Yeah.
I have definitely said
That bothers me so
cachet.
Really?
If I see it, like if I'm reading it, I sometimes make the mistake.
I think that you've mispronounced that around me, Devin, because I think it's when we're playing.
I thought you were gonna be talking. I thought you were talking to me.
I know who it was, and I'm not going to call them out. But
Was it Hunter?
Was it me?
No. No. It was a friend who's not on the podcast, so I can't just like drag them for their pronunciation.
Well, it must not be a very good friend if you can't drag them. I'm just saying.
All right, fine. It was Sean.
Oh, you can drag Sean.
Oh, I remember. I
Yeah.
remember now. And he was like, whatever.
I like to think that I'm usually really good at my pronunciations, but also the peak of comedy to me is silly mispronunciations, and that probably just like accidentally infests its way into my noggin.
Yes, me too. One time when I was in college, my freshman year, one of my first friends that I made, her name was Jess, and we like had that kind of friendship where you just keep killing a joke. Like if someone mispronounces something or says the wrong thing, like permafra, you just don't let it go.
I don't know what that's like.
Yeah, you have no idea. You've never had a friend like this.
Say, like permafra.
And we were sitting in my dorm room, and she was like reading the back of a cereal box that had a word search on it. And she was like, I don't get it. I've been looking for these words. You can go up, down, left, right, or diggly instead of diagonally. And it just, we now are like diggly in each other's phones. Diggly, like we did diggly tanic, like Titanic pictures, but we just like really took it to the end of the world.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
have another
do
one.
really love
one.
that. And okay.
So, whenever you listen to the original Harry Potter audiobook, the way that he pronounces Voldemort as Voldemort, how Draco Malfoy is Draco Malfoy, and Hermione is Hermione. I don't even know. I don't even know how
Hermione.
Hermione. Hermione. I don't know. He just, I don't know, irks me.
Well, if you have to listen to it over and over and over again, that would get really annoying.
Yeah.
Like
Right?
genuinely annoying.
Yeah. I hate that when you have like a preconceived notion of how something is supposed to be pronounced in a book and you're listening to the audiobook and it feels like they're pronouncing it wrong the whole time because you've heard it in your head a different way for your whole life.
Yeah.
I really, really get a kick out of mispronunciation and stuff. And most often it comes up whenever we're driving and I see a sign and I point at it and I say it in a really stupid way. And then I look at Lily and she's just like, what? And then I point at it and she's like, oh. And then I laugh really hard.
Aw.
And we were making guacamole yesterday, and the only thing running through my head the whole time was free shavakadoos.
Yeah,
and I didn't get it the entire time. I just got it.
The free shavakadu?
just now.
Are you
That was a
serious?
Vine,
I was
right?
like, what the fuck are you saying?
Come to Del
Yeah,
Taco.
I never saw that.
They have free shavakadu.
Yeah, no, I've never seen that.
Like, even whenever I glance down at this Ask Reddit tab, I'm like, screed it. So it's all,
You're the worst.
it's real messed up up there.
Yeah.
I can't think of one that makes me mad.
Yeah, I'm going to go with
Except for,
Kesh. Because that's not the first time I've heard it. I've heard people doing like tiny videos about gaming and it's very commonly mispronounced.
You're going to do
and
Cash?
It enrages me on the inside. Yeah. Might not be on there, but it is what it is.
I might do water.
What about
That's a good
like
one.
epitome and
Ooh,
like epitome?
that's a good one. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I've heard people do that. That's pretty bad.
I've heard people do that.
Chipotle.
Chipotle, but that's on purpose. And like jalapeno.
Yeah, no one does that on accident. Yeah.
I admittedly have heard people mispronounce the strangest things where I work. Like I'm just like, nope, that's not English anymore. I don't know what you're saying now.
I think library was good,
Library was
Oh yeah,
good.
library.
but I don't think I get mad at it.
Well, you don't get mad at anything, so this is going to be tough for you. This is much easier for me.
How about I think epitome is good, but Sarah said that she'd never heard someone pronounce it wrong. What about supposedly instead of supposedly?
That's a good one.
That actually will irk me a little.
Just judging by the reaction, I'm going to go with that one.
That's
yeah,
a good
I feel
one.
like that's going to be on the list. I'm kind of mad I didn't think of it.
Oh, yeah.
What about like names? There's something I'm not thinking of. Oh, well, what about
There's
GIF
something all of
GIF
us
or
aren't thinking
GIF?
of.
Well, it's GIF. So.
That's going to be on there, though.
It is GIF. And I had a whole fight.
Wait, we had a whole fight?
Oh, with our former boss about it.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Not a fight, but like, no, he said GIF. And he was like, but everyone pronounces it GIF. And I was like, the guy who made the word says it's GIF, like Jiffy peanut butter.
Yeah.
But people say GIF
If
all the time.
it's-
You know what? I'm going with GIF.
Yeah, I say GIF.
I'm going to make a call. I have two things to say. One of them, I'm going to make a called shot right now that one of the answers is going to be GIF. And Sarah's going to get points, whatever. But it's going to be a whole, it's going to be like a whole joke in that comment or the replies to it. They're like, yeah, it's pronounced. People say it GIF instead of GIF. And like, they're just spelling it. And they're not,
Yeah.
They're just fueling the fire.
Yep.
It's going to be a whole thing. But then the second thing I want to say is it's an acronym. No, it's not it is an acronym. It's an acronym, which doesn't have to be
it's not
the
technically
sound that the words are making. Like NASA, the A is aeronautical, right? I don't know. Maybe.
Right.
But then you don't say NASA.
Right. Exactly.
Laser.
Yeah.
I forget what laser stands for. What does laser stand for?
I don't know.
I'm Googling it. Oh, light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. Yeah, that's not an example. That's just a fun fact that laser is an acronym.
Yeah, you went off on a little bit of a tangent there.
It is. Because amplification, you don't say laser.
Yeah.
You say laser.
Exactly.
My head was in the right place.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going with GIF.
GIF. And then I'm going with supposedly.
Yeah,
and Lily, you're going
both of
with
yours
cash.
are very good. I think mine's not going to be on there, which will just continue my streak of failure.
Cash is
So,
probably what
sure.
I hear the most, though.
It's what I'm going with. It is what
Yeah.
All
it
right,
is.
let's go.
Oh, won the sandbox. Says
Damn.
supposedly
Good job.
for 10 points.
Oh, wow. I'm so excited. I'm sweating.
Well, that's every day, all the time.
Well,
so
okay. I'm
means
so
nothing.
insert word here. I'm sweating. It's every day, all the time. But at this moment, it's excited. Oh, wow.
Good job, Dev.
Wait, did someone say it?
What?
Did
Yeah,
someone
I said
read it?
I read it.
Okay.
Mhm.
I was busy. Okay, here we go.
Who's going second?
Sarah.
Okay.
They
Supposedly.
Said
Damn it.
supposedly
But
I
thought
they.
didn't.
Thank God that ended.
and Lily's just like, period. All right, well, here's my very hard sentence to remember. They supposedly said supposedly, but I thought they did it.
Makes sense.
I should have said supposedly first. It's fine.
No, it's kind of funny the other way around.
Mysterious ad 9307 said Pacific instead of specific. Yeah, that's a bad one.
That is a really good one.
Pacific. Pacifically.
Here's your GIF
All right,
situation happening with something else.
For 8 points, Barely Awake 6 says, when people say data instead of data.
I agree. And honestly, that is one that I've heard at work. And I was like, what the fuck did you just say? Like, that's.
I think
That
they're
one I
both
don't get mad
acceptable.
at because that's truly a tomato.
I
But
think it is.
will always, it's truly tomato, but I will always say data because of Star Trek The Next Generation.
True.
I say
you know one
both.
that we should have thought of because it's February is February.
Ah, yes.
February.
Yeah, that's commonly mispronounced.
And like salmon. If
Salmon.
someone says it as salmon.
Yeah, data and data are both correct. Because I use them
Or
interchangeably.
almond.
Oh, and that's why they're both correct because you say them all the time, Sarah.
I checked and I found
she
out.
said that. She was like, oh, they're both right. I do it all the time.
Did I say because I use them interchangeably?
Yes.
Well,
Like, damn,
I
girl. Get off your
accessed
English high horse.
my sacred inner knowledge, and I came back with the answer.
For 7 points, Packet Ninja says across.
Ugh, I hate that. That bothers me. Just how you
There's
said
no
that.
such thing.
Yeah, that's such a little kid thing.
Across the table.
I Need Your Sway says for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 points. I once had a colleague at work who pronounced fiscal year as physical year. Drove me absolutely bonkers.
Oh man,
That's funny.
You know, the physical year, not the abstract time one. The year that we all watched progress through space.
Ah, damn it. For 6 points, is it? Yeah.
5.
5 points. Friggs said strength, library, nuclear, and frustrating.
Ugh.
Man, oh, that one did bother me when I was a kid.
Lord,
Is
give me strength.
Frustrating.
Frustrating. Yeah.
I've never heard strength. I've heard library, but I heard, and it was actually not to call out anybody. Well, this person died. So I'm not calling out anyone at all.
Wow.
Anyway. Well,
He's
whenever
calling
I was
out dead people.
Whenever I was little,
Damn.
The pastor at my church would always say, frustrating.
That's frustrating.
That is
Yeah.
very, very frustrating.
Very much so.
And says a little something about pastors. All right. Done. Sorry.
Wow.
It's almost like they don't have to be very smart.
Oh,
Sorry.
He was a
Sorry.
smart
Sorry.
guy.
she went there.
Don't speak
She
ill
went
of the
there.
dead.
Oh, the
I
pastor
told you he
himself is
died.
dead? Shit. Sorry.
That pastor passed.
I thought it was going to be like the Yeah. Sorry. I forgot. I already forgot you said he was dead. I'm sorry. I'm sure he was really
he said
smart.
it a couple of times. That has been established.
You know, but I thought
Hey,
the
for
pastor wasn't the subject of the sentence. That's and then
okay.
it
I
ended.
understand that you were too busy creating English rules for the rest of us to follow. It's fine.
It's fine. Frustrating is okay, actually. Honestly, it's fine.
I don't know. I find that very
No, it's
frustrating.
not. I got mad.
For 4 points, Angmarsler, a town near me, pronounced hurricane instead of hurricane. My mum says hurricane. She's also the one that says crick, roof, and poop. So
Here I am.
I think I would have read
Rocking
this
like a
as hurricane,
hurricane.
which I think I've also heard
Hurricane.
hurricane.
yeah, my mum says hurricane.
Hurricane.
She just pronounces
that's
stuff wrong,
absurd.
honestly.
That's absurd because those letters aren't even in there.
I know. It confused me a lot as a kid.
That's whenever somebody gives you like a super strong noogie. That's a hurricane.
Yeah.
Wow.
For 3 points, good one. J. Johnston 015. Espresso. When you can't hear your death. Escape. Drowned.
Escape.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a good one.
My own assistant at work pronounces sill as seal. I try to emphasize sill every time I have occasion to say it, but it never works.
Like windowsill? Oh.
Yeah.
Ugh. Wow. For 2 points, communist the hooker.
Oh.
Or communist hooker, my bad. Says etc. as etc. Absolutely maddening.
Etc. as etc. Yeah. I can't believe the 10th answer is the 10th answer. Hey, it's me, Devin from the future here. You know me from the thing you're watching. At this point, Sarah's mic stopped working and my backup recording also failed. So from here on out, the role of Sarah will be played by me, trying to do my best ADR. Okay, here we go. MS Hole 08 says, for all intensive purposes. Damn, okay, blah, 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 I'm bad at lip reading. And then we stopped and worked it out, and now Sarah's back, so you don't have to put up with my voice anymore. She's here. But that was the last nut, and we're coming back in with her giving points. Ready? Brace yourselves. We're coming in hot. I don't know.
Okay. Starting from lowest to highest, Lily is at the bottom of the barrel with 3 points. in second with 11, and Devin is at 21.
Wowie. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. As long as you listeners send in questions to us, we're gonna answer them, because that means I don't have to think of other things to do. It's from pure laziness.
Okay.
All right. Well,
You can tell I haven't eaten dinner yet.
yeah, that's
Somebody's hangry.
that's the podcast. We're done. No, we love answering your
We do.
questions, despite what Lily may tell you.
No, I just want to get to the question.
Metal Matt says, my cat chooses violence every time. A friend said, you get the cat, you get the violence. Please advise? Sounds like he is in a situation and frantically messaging us.
You think the cat is choosing violence while he's typing?
Oh, yeah. He says, please advise.
Probably. I don't know. That's tough. Like, my cat has moods. I think you just need to respect the cat's moods. And, like, if they're angry all the time, there's probably a reason. I actually get, like, a cat magazine type thing sent to my email so that every now and then I read articles about cat behaviors and different things. But, like, as a rule, you should have, like, one extra litter box for the number of cats that you have. You should have plenty of living space for the number of cats that you have. You should probably have more than one cat so they can socialize with each other. But some cats are just dicks. I don't know.
Scratch posts, jumping, climbing things.
Yes. Toys.
Stop
and
putting your
tools.
face in his squishy little belly, even though it's so squishy. And why
Yeah.
squishy if not for me to rub
It's
my
a chest
face?
exercise and you're failing.
Moxie went through the phase before we got the kittens where every time I would like try to get into bed, he would come out from under the bed and bite my calf so hard and draw blood. Like I just had like
Oh my God.
big scars on my calf. It was just like a game he played. So I bought like shin guards for lifting and I flipped them around and put them in front of my calves and that didn't work. He still bit through them. So then I had to put cardboard underneath that and I would just like wear that when I'm going to bed and it did deter him. But as soon as I stopped wearing them, he knew and he still bit me. So like, I don't know. I don't really have an answer.
Wow.
We had to get the kittens and now he just takes the aggression out on them. But like they fight back.
Every cat that I've personally owned that is my cat and not like my parents' cat has been an absolute sweetheart.
Aw.
So I don't know.
Well, Clyde has
But I think-
moods.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. She's never bit me.
I mean, she bites sometimes, but it's not a bite. It's like it's a fake bite
Yeah.
when she's
Clyde
like,
lets me rub her belly.
yeah.
I think maybe the answer is little tiny boxing gloves. And you just put those on your cat like boots.
I like that.
And then they can pad around and whenever they try and swipe you, it's just a little bonk.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good answer.
So-
Does sound better.
Hope that helps, Metal Matt. Feels like it did. Thanks for listening to Only Mostly Thread. If you like us, you can follow us on socials at Only Mostly Thread, and wherever you're listening, just leave us a review or a star or whatever the thing is. Seems like a cool thing to do. Also, if you like us, you could consider supporting us on Patreon. There's a lot of bonuses that you can get. You get access to the community Discord, other stuff, but you also get a named shout out in the episodes after you join, like Metal Matt and Clifford Favors. I'm still Devin.
I'm still Lily.
Still Sarah.
And I have a confession, guys.
Oh boy.
I'm addicted to brake fluid.
You can't
Why?
stop.
Well, no, it's okay because I can stop at any time.
Ah.
Okay.
Well, that was
Going out on a low note.
Disappointing.
Quit while you're behind. That's what I always say.
But I don't know. What do you call a llama that loves to picnic?
What?
Alpaca lunch.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I am dead inside.